If you're one of those watch the world burn type players, these games were made just for you. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at the top 10 best games for causing chaos. For this list, we're looking at video games that give players free reign to wreak havoc, regardless if that's the main purpose of the game or not. Whether you're blowing things up, smashing through obstacles, or just being a plain old jerk, these titles let you unleash mayhem on the world around you. Number 10. Katamari Damacy. The QT graphics may not look that chaotic, but appearances can be deceiving. This PS2 cult classic follows the prince, son of the king of all cosmos. During a crazy night of drinking, the king accidentally destroys all stars. You're given a Katamari, a super adhesive ball, to roll around and collect enough objects in quaint environments to rebuild the stars. The Katamari only takes in smaller objects as it grows, like thumbtacks and fruit. But in later levels, you can suck up living things like birds, rats, elephants, and eventually humans, though they'll all try to scamper away. Can you imagine going about your day when all of a sudden you're flailing around on a ball and then turn into a star? Number 9. Goat Simulator.
I think I broke something!
Before everyone was all gung-ho about geese, this simple game let players cause mayhem as one of nature's other chaotic animals. It's not nearly as polished an experience as, well, any game on this list, but its intentionally broken mechanics are also part of its charm. There's no real goal here, only to gain points by getting into trouble. Ever wish you could roam a sandbox environment, bashing innocent citizens with your skull? You can do it. You can knock over any environment, you're 100% invincible, and you can perform crazy stunts with ragdoll physics. It's simple, it's silly, it's mayhem, and it's fun. Number 8. Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. As the name would suggest, this Steam title lets you create any battle you can come up with. The only limit is your imagination. Well, and how powerful your PC is. If you want to see 10,000 knights take on hordes of the undead, it's got you covered. How about reenacting the 300 Spartans against the 20,000 Persians battle? Or what if the Romans faced a horde of killer chickens? Whatever you want. Each character works independently towards the goal of its team, but you can also play as one of your units, giving commands and turning the tides. Or you can switch sides just to make the mayhem last a little bit longer. It's pure and utter chaos. And for this list, that's really the highest compliment we can give it. Number 7. Rampage Series. This classic series was literally designed to let players tear cities apart, so of course it makes the list. Up to 3 players take control of giant animals and stomp their way through various landscapes, eating as many people as they can along the way. Most of the time, your character options are a giant gorilla, lizard, or wolf. Chaos is encouraged as the more destruction you cause and the more citizens you consume, the higher your points rise. The army is sent to stop you, and it's just as satisfying to rip helicopters out of the air as it is to gobble up citizens who are trying to flee in terror. Are we bad people? Number 6. Destroy All Humans series. If Rampage leaves you desiring a little more gameplay variety in how you cause terror in the hearts of humans, you may want to test out this franchise. Each game in the series revolves around Crypto, an alien tasked with protecting or improving his race. But doing so brings him into direct conflict with people who are woefully unprepared for an encounter with the third kind. Crypto uses psychic abilities and laser guns, though he also gains access to a flying saucer and in one game, a giant mech. The destructible environments and ragdoll physics of the humans make causing pandemonium immensely fun, and it makes you want to cause more than is entirely necessary.
The humans are making a final push! Wipe them out once and for all!
Number 5. The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. With a subtitle like Ultimate Destruction, the game would have to let you wreak as much havoc as possible. Luckily for us, this action title does not disappoint. The game follows Dr. Bruce Banner as he tries to create a machine that will control his condition while simultaneously being hunted by the NSA. You're given certain destruction-causing missions, but also the freedom to roam sandbox environments.
Unable to prevent Hulk's escape. Following into the canyon.
You'll find it hard to focus on the task at hand when you can rip through buildings, run across walls, leap astounding heights, and smack vehicles and citizens out of your way like it's nothing. Banner may not want to hurt people, but you're not beholden to the same moral restraints.
Avoid contact! Avoid contact!
Number 4. Untitled Goose Game. Causing chaos doesn't always come with destruction. Sometimes it just means being a dick. And it's here where Untitled Goose Game soars. There's not much in terms of story. You control a goose in a small village who simply likes messing with the humans. You're given objectives to steal their stuff and lock them in certain areas. And you can scare the hell out of them just by honking. You can even add insult to injury by taunting them with a flap of your wings. There's a very good reason this game became an instant hit upon release. Geese are notoriously the jerks of the animal kingdom, and it feels fantastic to take a walk in their shoes, or rather, their webbed feet. Number 3. Saints Row Series. Some would argue this open-world action series is merely a wackier version of GTA, but we would argue that that's not a bad thing. The franchise learned a lot from its predecessor, letting players wage war against humanity around them. But it's in the 4th entry where things truly went off the rails in glorious fashion. In a ridiculous turn of events, your character is given superpowers. So, you can run around committing your standard massacres, but with the added bonus of being superhuman. You can punt literally anyone around you out of the way. And if you get cornered, just use your super speed to escape. Your reign of mayhem will never end. Number 2. Just Cause Series. Many havoc-inducing games take place in sprawling open environments, and the Just Cause series features some of the biggest. Players control Rico Rodriguez, a secret agent who visits a different war-torn island in each game to defend against dictators and militia groups. You become a one-man army, commandeering any vehicle or weapon you want in order to stop your enemies.
Once both are out of commission, the backup will kick in near the control tower.
Then I take it out.
The variety in traversal helps to add to the mayhem, as you can also go skydiving, parasailing, or use a wingsuit in the 3rd and 4th entries. Plus, the games award you for causing destruction with Chaos Points. These are used to unlock new missions, vehicles, and weapons, all so that you can keep the Chaos train rolling.
Just keep the pressure on. The Black Hand will have to open that door eventually.
Before we get to our most destructive pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Get ready for the big surprise. Got it! Oh, that looks expensive.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Grand Theft Auto series. It's hard to beat the series that popularized causing mayhem in sandbox environments, and it's undoubtedly one of the shining aspects that has made it one of gaming's most popular franchises. Each entry gives you an absolute arsenal to work with, and many players have lost hours to rampaging through each city. It's almost a game in and of itself, seeing how long you can make it before the cops get to you. And with the addition of online, the series has only become even more chaotic. One must only look at the amount of times GTA has been cited as dangerous by politicians to know that it is the absolute gold standard for wreaking havoc. In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.